Hello everyone, I am Mrs.R.Suriya Devi, Assistant Professor of Commerce, the Standard 5X Dajaram College for Women, Sivakasi. In this session, we are going to discuss about the rights and duties of an auditor. First, let us know who is an auditor. An auditor is a professional who is appointed to examine the financial statements of a company and provide an opinion on whether they are accurate and reliable. Next, let us discuss about the rights of an auditor. There are various rights of an auditor. Now, we are going to see about the gist or important rights of an auditor. The first rights of an auditor is to access information. The auditor have the right to access all the books, records and documents of the company they are auditing. These includes financial statement, bank statement, invoices, contracts and other documents relevant to carry out the audit. The next is to obtain explanations. Auditor have the right to obtain explanations from the company's management and employees regarding any transactions, accounts or activities that are relevant to the audit. The management is required to provide all the necessary information and assistance to the auditor to carry out the audit effectively. The next one is to communicate with the stakeholders. The auditor have the right to communicate the company's stakeholders including the shareholders, board of directors and management to obtain the relevant information to the audit. This communication helps to understand about the business operations, whether they are going under any risk or the business are going smoothly. The next right is to request additional information. If the auditor needs any further clarification or if the information provided by the company is insufficient, he can ask for the incomplete or further documentation clarification on the transaction, verify the accuracy of the financial statement. The next right is to visit branches. The auditor of the company has the right to access to branch accounts and can examine the branch accounts by some other person. Now let us discuss about what are all the duties of an auditor. The first prior duty of an auditor to maintain independence. No other person should interfere with the independence of the auditor. This means that the auditor should not have any financial or personal interest in the company they are auditing and should not influence by any external factors that may compromise their independence. The next duty is to exercise due care. So, while doing any auditing or a professional skepticism in carrying out the audit, he has to be diligent throughout his work and maintain any information or questions or complete records about the company accounts. The next duty is to report findings. The auditor has the duty to report their findings to the company stakeholders in the form of an audit report. So, this should be done with the regular intervals of 6 months or quarterly or annually. The next duty is to maintain confidentiality. He has to maintain confidential about all the information obtained during the audit process. This includes the financial information, personal information of employees, customer or other sensitive information about the company. The next duty is to give the statement in the prospectus. So, it is a prime duty of an auditor, or the auditor should be liable when he authorizes or any false or untrue statement in the prospectus. If it is done anything wrongly in the prospectus or rarely mistakenly he has given anything wrong in the prospectus, then the company and auditor should be liable to the general public and other companies. So, these are all the rights and duties. By concluding, the rights and duties of auditor are essential to ensure the integrity of financial reporting. The role of an auditor is critical and they play a vital role in maintaining the trust and the confidence of investors, creditors and other stakeholders in the financial reporting process. So, these are all the duties and rights of an auditor. Thank you.